Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at Solgaleo and Lunala, as someone asked me below my latest video about the how good is it series. How good is Solgaleo and Lunala in the Pokemon Go Master League meta? Those Pokemon, we don't know the actual moves yet. I can just see which moves they have in the game and put them into my version of PvPoke, see how they perform and see what they can do. We start right off with the Solgaleo. We have here as a fast move Snarl, Iron Tail, Metal Claw, then Headbutt. The thing is here, it's very likely that it gets something like Metal Claw and then Headbutt. We just have to hope that it gets Snarl. I'm gonna showcase afterwards real quick how it is with Metal Claw instead as a quick move. But if you don't get Snarl, like this Pokemon basically is useless, as both other moves are very bad. Maybe we get a Metal Claw buff, that would be very cool for also something like Lairon, for example. But right now we have to hope that it gets Snarl, basically like Zamazenta and Zacian. Both of them got Snarl because they didn't have good quick moves, so I hope we're gonna get this. Here, this is the recommended moveset from PvPoke when I had the new charge moves in there with Super Power Wild Charge. I don't think we're gonna get both of the moves, maybe Wild Charge, maybe Super Power, but I don't think both. I don't think maybe even neither of them. Here we see the entire move pool here. I have 2 times Slash Cannon there, just ignore that, but it has like so many moves it could get: Bulldoze, Crunch, Earthquake, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, Flame Charge, Flash Cannon, Focus Blast, Giga Impact, Gyro Ball, Iron Head, Outrage, Psychic, Psyshock, Rock Slide, Rock Tomb, Solar Beam, Stone Edge, Super Power, Thunder, Thunderbolt, Wild Charge. So you have a lot of different kind of moves. What I think is likely, what I see here already, this is like the combination which I think is very likely. We're gonna most likely get a Psychic type move, maybe a Psychic, hopefully a Psyshock, and then a Steel type move, and that's a Steel type Pokemon. Hopefully, maybe we actually get the new move from him as well, like it has a signature move, but I don't think they're gonna put it into the game immediately, as not even like the Aga and Palkia have their signature moves. I don't know why. So I think like Iron Head and Psyshock is very likely. And then here I see like I put in a Flamethrower. It could also be like Fire Blast or whatever. But this Pokemon is symbolizing like the sun. So I could imagine that it gets either the Fire type move there, or maybe even the Solar Beam, because like the sun Pokemon, Solar Beam needs the sun. So does make more sense. And let's take a look what this can do in the Master League Classic Cup. And we're gonna see here, it would actually look pretty decent. Here the last one is Flamethrower, the middle one is Iron Head and Psyshock, the first one is Wild Charge plus Super Power. Like, I think the middle one is the most likeliest, which would be definitely a decent Pokemon that can deal against with a lot of Pokemon in the meta. Especially like, yeah, like the typing is like pretty decent. Having a Steel typing is always really good. So definitely a Pokemon that can do something, but we have to see how good it's gonna be. Let's take a look real quick on how good it would be with the Metal Claw instead for all of those moves. We're just gonna put this in. Metal Claw is a garbage move, or no, it's not really good. It's but the least worst of all of the others. It has like Iron Tail is even worse, and then Headbutt is even worse. And if it doesn't get Snarl, I mean, at least it can still do something. If we get like, I don't know, the middle one or the right one, it's not completely horrible, but it's not gonna be meta. Like Metal Claw is so bad. Like I'm gonna take a look real quick on how bad Metal Claw is. Here you're gonna see this. Yeah, damage output is not really there. Energy generation is okay, but also not really good. Like 3 is not really good. That's basically Ember, but has like next to no damage output, which is like, yeah, not the best. Let's take a look at the Lunala, and this Pokemon looks a little bit more interesting, as you're gonna have here Shadow Claw as an option. Other than this, it would learn Confusion, Charge Beam, and Air Slash, which is interesting. Confusion I see also, but I think it's not very likely that we get Shadow Claw. It doesn't learn Astonish or anything like this, so at least not from the main evolution. I don't know if it can learn something from the pre-evolution. I haven't checked this, but I don't think they can actually learn moves, so yeah, we have the Confusion and the Shadow Claw here. I hope we get Shadow Claw. I think we're gonna get Shadow Claw. Then it's very likely that we get Shadow Ball, of course, for this Pokemon, and Psyshock, but the other moves, it also has a variety of moves: Acrobatics, Blizzard, Dazzling Gleam, Fly, Focus Blast, Giga Impact, Heat Wave, Hyper Beam, Icy Wind. Icy Wind would be of course cool, but I don't see this. Moonblast is a move that I can definitely see. That's also why I put down below as well. Nightshade, Psychic, Psyshock, Shadow Ball, Signal Beam, Sky Attack, Solar Beam, Thunderbolt, and Thunder. So yeah, I definitely see him getting Shadow Claw. I definitely see him getting Shadow Ball. Psyshock would be cool. Maybe we get Psychic because otherwise it would be too strong. I don't know, but like even with Psychic we can test it out later as well. It's gonna be good. I think it's gonna get Moonblast. I could imagine it's gonna get Focus Blast because usually those Pokemon have Focus Blast as a current move. But this looks pretty decent so far. Let's take a look at what it can do. And we see here already it looks like a complete meta breaker. This would be like a new Dialga-ish Pokemon. If it gets Shadow Claw, it looks so good. Stab Shadow Claw with Shadow Ball and having better moves. Basically it's a better Giratina origin. So if it gets Psyshock, it's definitely cool. Let's take a look how it would be if it only gets Psychic, because I'm also kind of interested in this. First Pokemon is Psychic Shadow Ball. It still would be very strong. It's like all around the Shadow Claw step. Shadow Claw would be so important for this Pokemon. I hope it gets it. Let's see how it would be if we go for here. We can go for Psyshock again, but for Confusion instead. How the Confusion version would look like for this Pokemon. We're gonna see that we won't have as good as a Pokemon here anymore. If it only gets Confusion, it still has some play against some other Pokemon, but it's definitely not going to be as good anymore, especially as it loses against Dialga, which is kind of a problem. And yeah, it's not the best Pokemon in general like this. It's got actually, like, you can even win against Snorlax now, which is funny because Snorlax does have a double super effective lick damage against you, which is crazy, but okay. But yeah, this Pokemon definitely looks way better and looks way more promising than the Solgaleo. But if we're gonna get the new moves for them anyway, both of them have a special move, it's gonna shift some stuff around anyway. But like this, they both look very cool. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video and have a great rest of your day. Bye.